Yo, chat, what's up? How's everyone doing? Welcome in, everyone who's here early. I appreciate all of you. Welcome here to the start of stream. Sorry, I'm a minute or two behind schedule, but I'll get everything up and going here in just a sec. Alright, there we go. I just wanted to check all my audio, make sure everything was working, making sure that you guys could hear me alright. Sounds like everything's good. Go ahead and get the camera on. Oh, hold on. I'm like, I was working on this YouTube video upload. There we go. I was working on this video that I just uploaded for YouTube and stuff, and I was running a little bit behind schedule on that, and it kind of set me back on everything as far as getting stream stuff ready to go. So again, apologize for being a minute or two late. Well, actually, let me go ahead while I'm doing that. Also, if you notice me looking off to the left, sorry, I streamed in a few weeks. I keep saying I'm coming back to streaming consistently, and then I don't, and stuff keeps happening between streams. I have a third monitor set up. It's off to the left. So if you see me looking off to the left, this is where I'm gonna have on my left monitor. I'm gonna have my Discord. I'm gonna have one of my stream my Twitch dashboard. I'm gonna have that over here, and then I'm also gonna be able to pull up links to like YouTube videos and stuff on this screen. So if you see me look off to the left, that's what it is. I literally just within the last hour this video went live. This is my latest video. I played the new Fall Guys Crown Jam LTM mode on Fortnite. I recorded it off stream. Recorded that last night with Ethan. Had an amazing time playing that and made a video out of it. So if you're interested in checking that out, use the link that was just put in chat. It's the most recent video over on my YouTube, which also I guess I could have just done this, but be sure to go subscribe to the main channel using that link. And then obviously the most recent video on the channel was that video that I just posted. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. But as far as tonight, what the plan is, I'm recording episode 2 of the Ultimate Fall Guys Challenge. That's the name I settled on for the series. I'm going to be going through. If you missed episode 1, if you weren't here for the stream, and if you haven't seen the first upload on YouTube, first of all, go check that out on the YouTube channel. Also, basically what the Ultimate Fall Guys Challenge is, for those of you who aren't aware, I'm going to be using pretty much every single cosmetic that I own on my Fall Guys account and getting a solo win between now and the end of the year. So episode 1, we did the first 10 wins, which had a whole bunch of different cosmetics. Again, go check out that YouTube video for that if you haven't seen that. But I'm going to be doing this throughout 2026, and so this is episode 2. I'd like to get on the schedule of getting at least one episode filmed and edited and posted at least on a 2-week basis. So like at least every 2 weeks I want to get a new video out. I think that's kind of a schedule I want to work with. Because I'm gonna have to get going on it, because it's gonna take, as of right now, it's gonna take at least 26 episodes, assuming that I'm gonna, and what I'm planning on doing is keeping it to 10 wins per episode. So I'm gonna be doing 10 wins on stream right now and here in a minute, and then editing that into the YouTube video. So that's gonna be episode 2. But 10 wins per episode, that means that as of right now, with the amount of cosmetics that I have, it's going to take at least 26 episodes, and we're only on episode 2, and we're nearly through January already, so that kind of gives you an idea of, like, yeah, I got to get on this a little bit. But that's the plan for tonight's stream. Again, live recording, so everything you put on in chat, your chat messages will show up on the video, and then of course I'll be reading out chat messages and responding to them as I'm playing. So if you'd like to be part of video, or if you'd like to if you'd like to be part of the YouTube video and if you'd like to be on the final edits of the YouTube video, be sure to be typing in chat. I'll be responding to messages as I'm playing once again. But with that being said, I think that's all the announcements I have. As always, if you haven't already, join the Discord, use that link that was just put in chat. Join up there over on the Discord. That's community hub. That's where I announce Twitch streams. That's where I announce YouTube videos, and then just other stuff like that. Whenever, which we haven't been able to do in a while, but I'd like to do it again soon. Whenever we do custom Among Us games with the community, I'd like to do that again soon, but that's how we coordinate when we're going to be able to do that is on the Discord. So join up there again if you haven't already. And yeah, as far as that goes, I think that's all the announcements I have. I'm going to step out for a quick second, take one bathroom break real quick, grab some water, all that stuff, get the Xbox powered up, get into the game, and then we will start working on episode 2 of the Ultimate Fall Guys Challenge. So if y'all will hang out for just a minute, I'm going to run an ad break so ads aren't going off in the middle of a game for hopefully a little while. And then if you'll bear with me for just a minute, I'm going to finish getting everything set up, and then we'll get going. I'll be right back. Okay, chat. I think we're good. So I'm gonna have my lighting's gonna look a little off because I have my spreadsheet on my left monitor and stuff, so I'm gonna look like a ghost. It's part of it. But I think we're ready to go. So go ahead and switch over. We are getting episode 2 underway. Our first combo that we're going to be using is it's going to be beach ball color. So this one right here is going to be the arches pattern, which is this one. And then blue moon faceplate is this one. Then we need Alice. We need the Alice costume, so it's this one. And we need the matching lower half right there. Got that. Go ahead and save that. Theatrics. We need to find Jolly Tree Joy, which is this one. It's a little weird because we're technically past Christmas, but I gotta use every cosmetic, so it's just gonna be the first of, well, not the first, but it's gonna be one of many weird things that aren't gonna line up with the timing of certain seasonal things, but whatever. So Jolly Tree Joy Celebration, then we need Beastmaster nickname. It's right here. Save that. And we also need Bubble Up nameplate, which is this one. Alright, chat, are we ready? We ready to jump into episode 2? Let's get some hype in chat. Let's get some hype in chat if you're excited. We're good. Doing another 10 wins for episode 2. Another 10 wins. Just make sure everything's working alright. I think we're good. I'll adjust my mic a little bit. Oops. The armrest of my chair hit my desk. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not. Hopefully it didn't, but if it did, if you did hear that, that's what it was. Okay. So again, we're getting a win on every... getting a win with every cosmetic I have on solo mode if you missed episode 1. And let's jump in. There we go. Back to it. Back to the grind. It's going to be a long, long, long journey with several episodes yet to come till this challenge is complete. But that's the fun of it. It's the journey. The destination is fun, but the journey to the destination is also fun. Sometimes. Sometimes it isn't. I don't know. Starting off with Track Attack. There we go. Second row. Could have had a better, but also could have had a worse spawn, and then I just completely screwed that up, so I'm gonna be in the gulag here for a second so I can get out in front. Out of the way, Amogus. No, I thought I could maybe catch first. Honestly though, given the fact that I screwed up there at the beginning, the fact that I was a split second, less than half a second away from P1, still kind of cracked. But it's okay. Can't be starting off too hot. Can't be wasting all of the good performances on round 1 of the first game. Let me know in chat. As of the recording of this, the new Fall Guys LTM in Fortnite dropped last night, or yesterday, I guess, technically. If you played it, let me know what you thought of it in chat. I had fun. I did a video with my good friend Ethan, playing for the first time, giving my thoughts on it. It's fun. You know, it's something that I'm a little upset that it's only going to be an LTM for a couple weeks, because it means that I don't really have a whole lot of time to try and get through the ranked portion of it, try to get the rank awards, but I enjoy it. You know, it's kind of like, especially because Mediatonic, definitely, you can tell they had all of their time and energy focused on that, and the main game kind of got neglected in the last several updates for the last 6 or so months. You definitely tell, but thankfully, you know, all of their effort and stuff is seemingly, at least for right now, at the beginning, seems like it's turned into a relative success. The game's fun. People are talking about it. People are talking about Fall Guys and stuff. Just in general, people are talking about Fall Guys, which is always good. You know, I don't know. I liked it. I'll say that. I'm just waffling at this point, but just sharing my thoughts on that. But again, if you played it, let me know in chat. Or, well, yeah, if you're watching on Twitch stream, which follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/rcktVODs, link in the description. If you're here in Twitch chat, let me know if you've played it. And then if you're watching on YouTube, let me know in the comments if you played that LTM. Let me know your thoughts. Alright, how many snowballs do we get here? 1, 2, or 3? I'm guessing 2. I guess it's 2. There's the first one. There's the second one. Yep. No, the 3. Okay, there is the third one. Well, I was wrong. I thought it would only be 2, but that's okay. I'll just hang out in my little corner and it should be fine. I'm actually going to move away from there for a second. And then go back to the corner that nearly got me killed. This is fine. Okay, this is chaos. Even on this platform where most of it's green, most of the tiles don't break out, the easy version, 3 snowballs is always tough. Like, honestly, I feel like 3 snowballs is tougher than 3 rhinos on I already forgot what the name of it is. The one with the rhinos trying to knock you out of the stage. I feel like the 3 snowballs is tougher than even the 3 rhinos. Alright, this should be final round. If I'm counting correctly, I think this should be final round. 11 person, which isn't ideal, but yeah, of course, Blast Ball. My nemesis, because how else would we start? Whatever, we'll see if we can get a win. So from this point forward, this is all in the grand scheme of things, as far as the cosmetics that I'm using and stuff. Pretty much most everything from here on out is going to be stuff that I don't ever use, or used when I first started playing. In the case of some of the stuff that I unlocked early on when I started playing the game, but most everything from here on out is going to be stuff that I don't really use all that much. So it'll be nice to kind of get some variety in terms of the kinds of different cosmetics that I use. Try to go for that guy. Got him. And then I got dropped immediately after, so it didn't matter anyways. Well, we're not starting off with a win, unfortunately. To go again. I'm telling you, I said it in episode 1, and I really, truly believe it. Blast Ball is going to be the death of me. It's going to be my most hated final round by the time this is done. I can already tell. It is just in this early stage. That's at least the 3rd time that I've died on Blast Ball and had to restart. Like, it's gonna be. I'm going to viscerally hate playing this game every time I get Blast Ball by the time this challenge is done. Alright, we go again. Not sure what the point of the hexagons are here, to be honest with you. Don't know how that really benefits. I got that, right? Bro, it showed the checkpoint animation. Did that not count for a checkpoint? That's questionable, game. That's questionable. Why are you showing the checkpoint if it doesn't actually respawn me at the checkpoint? That doesn't add up. Okay. If you say so. Okay, that was just bad on my part. I'm not locked in. I'm very unserious right now. I don't know if I qualify, to be honest. I probably do. Yeah, I still qualify, but yeesh, that was rough. That was pretty bad. But part of that was the game showing a checkpoint and then not actually counting it for some reason. So, you know, that's part of it too. Go ahead. I'm gonna pin this message I was just put in chat for anyone joining the stream in the middle of gameplay. You know what's going on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're in the thick of it, everybody knows. Sorry, I'll stop there. I'll stop there. You know, the dream is to just go 10 in a row. Double infallible, and just get 10 wins in a row. But like the chances of that are highly unlikely. But that would be nice to do at some point between now and the end of the challenge. Just go win, and just immediately. It makes it a lot easier for me on the post-editing, too. That was stupid on my part. Again, not locked in currently. Definitely not getting P1 here. Hopefully that one mistake, it probably won't. Unless I screw up again, I should be safe. Wait, no shot, right? I'll take a P1 there. That I literally gave myself no chance at that actually being a P1. Considering I gave everyone else like a 10-second start. Okay, 149 P1s on stream. One of my most questionable ones in terms of how did I pull that off, but I'll take it. Okay. I miss being able to do that strat with that platform that just tilted right there on that side. You used to be able to jump on the swing right here on this platform that this guy's standing on. You used to be able to jump on the swing. It would go, you would swing out and then come back and then land on the platform, like on the edge of it when it was vertical. And you used to be able to do that, and then like several months ago they changed the physics or something, and you can't do that anymore, and it's really annoying. If they didn't change the physics, that's what I would be doing on this. That would be my strategy still, but they changed it to where now you can't do it. And I mean, to my knowledge, they haven't changed it back, so I don't much appreciate that, to be honest. I wish they would let me do that again, but that is what it is. Oh, the short version of rollout, okay. If anyone's curious, by the way, I don't know if it shows up very well. You might not be able to see it on the webcam. I'm wearing my Scout Regiment jacket that I got for Christmas. Not sure if you can see it very well or not, but I'll show it here in a second after this round. There you go, you can kind of see it. Or here. There you go. Scout Regiment logo. Just in case. I doubted, but in case anyone was curious as to the fit. Okay, Crack It Slam, I can win this. There we go. Thank you for not giving me another blast ball. I would probably crash out. I really do appreciate you giving me an opportunity here. Actually giving me a fighting chance. No, not that I don't have a fighting chance on blast ball, but you know what I mean. I feel much better about Crack It Slam than I do blast ball. Alright. Also, another 11-person final. I've not been knocking out too many players here in these first two games by the time it gets to final round. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch for that. Nope. Yeah. I'll have to watch this black and white with the weird hair off to my left. They were trying to grief. They actually did grief someone else like a second ago. Nope. I knew you were gonna try it. You wanna do this? You wanna do it? That's the kind of gameplay that will kill you. Now on attempt number 3. Would have liked to get at least one win by now. At least one in the first two games, but that's just where we're at. I'll go to the outside here. There we go. Let's stay to the right. Okay, I really need to get this first win. Get this monkey off my back. and then get going on the rest of the skins for, or the rest of the cosmetics in general for today. Alright, who's on NA East servers and playing in North Macedonia? I don't know why North Macedonia was the first place that came to mind, but I don't know what's happening. I can't tell. The friggin' stupid thing is blocking it. That is the one on the left. No, second one. Yep. Is it this one? Nope. I should have committed to the one I was thinking it was. Alright, I'm severely unlocked in at the moment. This one. Need this one here. There we go. That's just gonna go straight through. There we go. Rough start, but a good finish, and another P1. 150 P1s on string. There we go. I should have trusted my gut on that one. I could have been, I mean, I did get P1, but I could have been even further out ahead of everyone else if I just trusted my gut on this blue section. So I knew which one it was, but then I second guessed it, and I ended up, I second guessed it and I was wrong. Only 3 have qualified. Also, I probably should have said this off the bat, and I don't think this is going to be an issue tonight, but just in case, Twitch chat, everyone who's watching live, I was supposed to get hit with a really, really bad winter storm overnight tonight, and I probably may, well, I don't want to say probably, because then it probably, then it'll happen, but there's a chance that I lose power. I don't think that's going to affect me tonight because I don't believe it started yet. Like, I don't think it started getting hit by anything yet. But overnight, and especially tomorrow, I mean, it's going to probably knock out my power. So, I mean, YouTube watchers, by the time you're watching this, the winter storm will have already passed or whatever, because I'll have edited or, you know, whatever. But specifically for Twitch viewers, people who are here live, if my stream, like I said, I don't think it's going to be an issue, but if my stream cuts out, you'll at least have some idea of what happened. I hope that's not going to be an issue, but we'll see. Okay, nothing there. I full sent it and it didn't do anything. I jumped too early there. That's fine. They're not really... Well, now they're making some progress. Oh, there it is. P1. RIP Eagle skin that gave me the P1. Oh, I still made it. Okay, we're good. 151 P1s on string. Or was it this guy? I don't know. I just realized there's multiple Eagle skins. They both qualified, so that's fine. Either way, it didn't matter. Okay, now a 10-person final. Really need to get this win. I'm not gonna lie. Going 0-for-3 would be a miserable way to start the stream and a miserable way to start the video. Alright, Hex and Ring, let's get it. so jump diving's not really doing too much for me here at the moment. Okay, first rotation is gone. They just ripped out that whole section right here next to me. How rude. Alright, we're good. 5 of 9 gone. Try to preserve as much of this as I can. There we go. Okay, now it's picking up speed. There goes another one. 6 of 9. 69. Nice. Seven of 9. Alright, come on, I need you other two to fall so I can get going on this challenge. You don't know how much this is important. You don't know how important this is. Come on, 1v1. There we go. There's the W. First one of episode 2. 64 wins on stream. There we go. Alright, now we can officially say episode 2 is underway. This first couple games, just warm-ups. Now we're really getting it going. Okay. So those are all done. Let me go ahead and get all of those marked off. Beach ball. Arches, pattern. Blue moon, faceplate. Alice upper half. Alice lower half. Jolly Tree Joy, celebration. Beastmaster, nickname. Bubble up, nameplate. Okay. Up next, we have Beach Rescue color, so that's that one. Aspiring Eater pattern. Brazen faceplate. Alpha Nod, I think is how you say this. Alpha Nod. Upper half, lower half. Go ahead and save that. Then we need Kite Flight 5, which I just realized I spelled it wrong on the spreadsheet. It's Kite Flight Fight. I initially said Kite Flight Kite for some reason. I said kite twice, which made no sense. So we need Kite Flight Fight. That's tough to say. Kite Fight. See? Kite Flight Fight. Kite Flight Fight. That's tough to say very fast. Then we need Beautiful Blob nickname, and we need Crafty Cutouts nameplate. Okay. Let's go for the back-to-back. We started our 10 win streak right here, right now. We got the first one, now we just need to build on it. Oops. Okay. I didn't pay attention, and I don't know if there was a hammer at the end or not. I'll figure it out when I get there. No way! What was that? I was on the spinner, but it wasn't moving me anywhere. was weird. Anyways. Okay. Well, this is not going the way I was wanting it to. Okay, no hammer. That's fine. Not getting P1 here. Just made too many mistakes. Not really a good performance there, but I'm still alive. Alright, moving on. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I was trying to figure it out. I will figure out a way to get Nightbot to show what song is playing in lieu of my Spotify display not being able to show up on screen for the YouTube video. I was trying to figure it out yesterday, and I was messing something out. I was messing something up, but I will figure it out. I was able to get out. If you check the pin chat, I was able to get that figured out. If you're interested in checking out the spreadsheet that shows all of the cosmetics that I have on my account, and it shows which ones I've used and which ones I still have yet to use, I nearly got double grief. I got grabbed and then nearly hit by 2 different things and got killed. That was crazy. But what I was saying is, if you want to see that full spreadsheet of all of my cosmetics and which ones I've used and whatnot, check out the link in the pin chat. And for YouTube watchers, the link to the spreadsheet is in the description. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Unless I get grabbed or something, I should be surviving here. There's another P1. 152 P1s on stream. That was a clutch dive. Alright. I'm predicting Jump Club. Show me Jump Club. Show me Jump Club. No. Harbor Drive Heroes. We just got the same round back to back. Well, not exactly, but the same premise. It's the same exact round, just different theming. But it seemed like the lobby struggled on the last one, so I guess I can't complain too much. Maybe we'll see some more of them struggle here. See, now it's, and I said this in the first game, well, I don't know if it'll show up, I guess, now in the post-edit because I lost that Blast Ball final. I was saying that from this point forward, most everything that I've already, most all of the cosmetics from here on out in the series are going to be things that I either have never used or I used very briefly, like if I unlocked them early on when I started playing. Most of the stuff that I mainly use has already been used in episode 1, so it's going to be kind of cool to see what kind of combos I come up with in terms of, you know, different patterns and different colors and stuff like that. It'll be interesting. If you saw that, no, you didn't. I'm just saying, if you saw that, no, you didn't. Okay. Alright, here's the strategy. One jump. 2 jumps. All you need to do to get through that section. There we go. I did not tense up at that jump. Don't question it. Oh man. I thought someone followed me. It's alright. Actually, oh, it still followed me? I wasn't even the first one up, man. What the heck? I was gonna let the now it tracks whoever else wanted to go up first, and then it's still. Okay, we're good. I was trying to cut that guy off. I didn't care about the P1. I wanted to cut that guy off behind me, and it still didn't work anyways. How many fell off there? Oh, yeah. Okay. We got an 8 knocked out. My webcam was covering the bottom right corner, but one of them got knocked off from there. Okay, Fall Mountain locked in. Here we go. For the back-to-back. I got the worst spawn, of course. Oh, no one else went here, so I guess I can adjust accordingly. That one's going there. Yep. Why is this ball just tracking me? Did you see that? I went as far right as I could to avoid it, and it still wanted to follow me. I'm not going to go for a hammer. I probably should. No, this is dub. That's a dub. Okay, there we go. For the back-to-back. 100... Wait, did that not show? Oh, no, I did. Okay, 65 wins on stream. Second win of the episode. Second win in a row. Solid. Okay. Let me go ahead, get over to the spreadsheet. I tried showing the spread. I think I did this for episode 1 for the stream. Since I have the link, if you'd like to check out the spreadsheet, since there's a link that chat can use to open wow, I can't talk. Just pardon me. Since there is now a shareable link that you can check, if you're interested in checking the spreadsheet, use the link that was in the pin chat if you just joined. I think because I didn't have that on episode 1, I was showing the spreadsheet between games. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna have the spreadsheet on my second monitor, and then I'm not gonna bother with switching back and forth because I felt like it made the stream graphics all wonky and stuff anyways. So anyways, I say all that to say I'm not gonna bother with showing the spreadsheet. If you'd like to check it out, you're more than welcome to, but okay, let me go ahead and get all of these marked off as the ones that I just used. And then we'll get our next combo here in just a second. Oh, I forgot to update the totals at the bottom. I'll do that here. Just add 2 to everything. So our current counts are 12 of 107 colors, 12 of 134 patterns. 12 of 67 faceplates. 12 of 253 costume upper halves. 12 of 248 costume lower halves. And 12 of 20 celebrations. So we're by the time this stream is done, by the time I get all the wins that I need to get on this stream, I'll have used all of my celebrations. That'll be the first category that's fully finished. Unless, well, I'll add more celebrations through like Fame Pass and stuff, but as of right now, 12 of 97 nicknames, 12 of 82 nameplates. That's our updated totals. So we got 12 wins of, at minimum, 253 wins. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be just gonna be a marathon. But anyways, we'll move on. Up next, the color we need is Beaky, which is this one. We need Atomic Pattern. We need Campfire Faceplate. We need Amber Corn upper half, Amber Corn lower half. Save that. Then we need Let's Do Science Celebration. Got that. Then we need Becoming a Legend nickname and Day at the Races nameplate. So we got all of those. Okay. So the spreadsheet is updated. There we go. For the back-to-back-to-back. Something the Chiefs couldn't do in the NFL. I have actually no room to talk. I mean, the Ravens have just completely embarrassed themselves time and time again since 2012 or whenever they last won the Super Bowl. 2012, I think. Was it 2012 or 2013? Anyways, Ravens have embarrassed themselves year in and year out. I'm glad Harbaugh's finally gone. Oh, what a terrible spawn. Yeesh. Second row and on the end is brutal. But I still pull away from everyone. There we go. Okay, so why did I fall down on that last time when I was on that section? I nearly screwed that jump up. It's fine, I went the wrong way, but I'm still out in front of everyone here. Go for a hammer. That was a mid-hammer hit. It was like a 6 out of 10 hammer hit. But it's P1, so... that's 153 P1s on stream. And just wait for the rest of the lobby. What was the Golden Witch doing? Why were you showboating? You just got yourself eliminated for literally actually no reason. Why'd you do that? Not sure what that was, but it's okay. Slime climb, let's go. Alright. Just don't give me an awful spawn. Let me at least have a fighting chance at getting out in front and just front running. Where am I at? Yes, another not great spawn. I'm kind of still in the middle of the pack because for some reason no one else in the lobby went for the jump there, but okay. Just reset. There we go. That was ultra scuffed, but it worked somehow. I'm not going to go for a hammer play here. I'm just going to take my safe P1 and move along to round number 3. Back-to-back P1s, 154 P1s on stream there. Wasn't paying attention to the kill feed while I was running. Haven't really paid attention to it since I qualified either. I think it's gotten a decent amount knocked out, but I don't know. There's no proof of that. I don't think no one that I've seen has gone for the hammer play so far in the lobby. Wow. Okay. Okay. Was not paying attention. I did not think it. I thought it maybe got a decent amount of players knocked out. I did not expect nearly the entire lobby. Okay. Survive here. Move on to final round. Have a chance at going back to back to back. Going for a three-peat. Just get away from everyone so I don't have a chance of getting griefed. Yep, that works. Alright, we just need one more person to fall out. Yo, is that a Fallout reference? I think I'm far enough ahead that I could probably play it somewhat safe. I can't exactly look behind me, but I think I got enough separation between myself and everyone else that I don't have to worry about getting griefed or anything like that. Yeah, there we go. Good thing, too, because I was holding up for that bar, and I'm pretty sure I was about to smack my face into it. Okay, first 5-person final. What do we got? Fall Mountain again. Okay. I will not complain about that. I'm going to go middle here. So did everyone else, I guess. It's not the worst. Okay. This is dangerous ground here. These are dangerous waters. But I got through. For the back-to-back-to-back. 3 in a row, baby. Let's go. There is 66 games on stream. Or 66 wins on stream, I should say. There we go. Good stuff. That is now 3 of the 10 wins for episode 2. Go ahead and get those items marked off. And then we'll get our next combo in a second. Absolute banger on Spotify right now, by the way, as well. If you can hear it, if Twitch chat, YouTube VOD watchers appreciate you, but I'm sorry I can't really do Spotify on YouTube VODs because then it'll get copyright struck and everything like that. Not worth it, but Twitch watchers, we got a banger playing right now. Okay. Next combo. We got blobfish color. We have avocado pattern. Creepy peepers. Faceplate. I think the next one, we're gonna skip Apple of Eden, because this is one that doesn't have a lower half. I believe Augmented Slash, this one, is the next, see, Anniversary Fall. I guess I never got the top half of that one. It was an event. I thought I got it, but I guess I didn't. So we're going to skip that. We're going to skip Antique Coin Belt. Going to skip Arctic Flip-Flops. Going to skip Avocado. Or no. We're on Augmented Slash. Never mind. Okay. There's Augmented Slash. So that's all of those. And then up next is the Celebration No Monkey Business. Save that. Then we need Benchwarmer nickname and Domino's nameplate. And then before I jump in, let me do this real quick. Make sure I get our totals updated on the spreadsheet. 13 of 107 patterns, or 13 of 107 colors. 13 of 134 patterns. 13 of 67 faceplates. 13 of 253 costume upper halves. 13 of 248 costume lower halves. No, not 3, 13. And then 13 of 20 celebrations. 13 of 97 nicknames. 13 of 82 nameplates. There we go. Just make sure I got what I need. Yeah. Okay. I'm close to the end of the Fame Pass. So how this is gonna work, I don't know if I explained this last time. How this is gonna work is I'm gonna wait until I get to the end of the Fame Pass. Then I'm gonna buy the Fame Pass. Put all of the stuff that I don't get. I'm gonna put all of the stuff from the Fame Pass on the spreadsheet. I'm going to put them all on the bottom of the categories. So I'm gonna go through. Basically, I'm gonna use all of the Fame Pass items and then all the stuff I unlocked this year. I'm going to put on the bottom of the spreadsheet, and they're all gonna be used kind of at the end. You'll see what I mean when I get closer to the end. You'll see. Like, I'm doing all of the alphabetical order. I'm doing all the stuff that I have already in alphabetical order. And then I'm going to be going through and adding on all of the other cosmetics at the end. I don't know. You'll see what I mean when, like I said, you'll see what I mean when I get to the end. I promise it'll make sense. And if it doesn't, you can check the spreadsheet. But anyways, we got our next combo. Going for 4 in a row. Getting actually close to an infallible. Infallible is 5 wins in a row. We're at 3. So if I get this, and what would you need? What? some basic math, simple basic math. I just need to get this one, and then I'd need to win the next one after to get infallible. Okay. Would prefer to be on front row, but as far as positioning, this isn't too bad, actually. You'd much rather be on one of the ends than, like, in the middle. So I can work with this. Go ahead and go through here. Jump that. Go ahead and go for this. Wait up there. I was so nervous about falling into that gap. I really held myself up for a second just to make sure that that didn't happen. I'm gonna go for middle here. Perfect timing. There's a P1. Yes, sir. That is 155 P1s on string. This free skin is pretty cool looking, but literally half of the lobby is using it. And that's been like that in every game so far. It's a cool skin. I'm not speaking ill of the skin at all. But there's just so many people using it. Which makes sense because it is free. Like I'm not upset. I don't blame them at all for using it. But I don't know. This guy's struggling a lot. I don't think they're qualifying, chat. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Maybe. Actually, hold on. If there's no one waiting at the finish line to troll, maybe. Wait, hold on. Oh. It just let both of them qualify? Bro, there was only one space left. How did it let both qualify? Unless someone had qualified already and then dropped out. That's the only thing I could believe. But, okay. That's fine. Round 2 Swiveler. Okay, you don't see round 2 Swiveler very often. It's normally third round. That's what we had on the last game. It was a round 3 Swiveler. Okay, here we go. Do the same. Excuse me. Do the same thing I did last time. Get out in front of everyone and just make sure I don't have a chance of getting briefed, and then it should be okay. 4 of 7 gone. 5 of 7. Oh, there we go. Easy enough. Easy enough there. Another absolute banger for everyone who's here live on the Twitch stream. Another absolute banger is in my ears right now. Have I had a star chart? I don't think I've had a star chart tonight. That I can remember at least. Nope. I'm just gonna run just straight across here. I saw it at the last second, man. Dang it. I'm potentially in big trouble here. Yo, come on. These stupid asteroids, man. I think I might be chalked. I might be chalked here. Unless I have just a crazy comeback. Yo, you gotta be trolling. You gotta be trolling with these stupid asteroids. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh yeah, I'm so dead here. This is, not good. How did they get across? Okay. No, we're good. We survived. We survived. That was the most scuffed round easily. By far, that was the most scuffed round, but we're still alive. Yeesh, that was horrible. I kept getting griefed by the asteroids. Like, I thought I had the timing right to where I was out of the way, and it just kept obliterating me. Well, y'all need to move back across, yeah. I was gonna say, standing there is not gonna do anything for you. That doesn't matter, you're out. Yeah, you're gone. Okay, well, the dream of going 4 in a row is still alive. It very much looked like it wasn't for a minute there. Crack and slam. Okay, I was stupid on this one earlier, on the second game of the night. I'm not making that mistake again. Not making that mistake a second time. Alright, we're locked in. Green's going. I don't know what that guy did, but he's gone. Nice. You don't want to do that, I promise. No, they're just getting each other. I screwed up, I've made mistakes. I'm still alive. I made several mistakes, was not paying attention, nearly got myself killed. Let them fight each other over there. Nice. How did that hit me? Exactly, I was in midair. It's 4 in a row. That was scuffed, but that's 4 in a row. That should be 67 wins on stream. Yep, there it is. 4th win of the episode, 4th win in a row. I have a chance at infallible if I can win this next one. There we go. Okay. let's go ahead and get the spreadsheet updated. Go ahead, get all of these. Nope, not apple of Eden. We skipped that one. Augmented slash is the one that we used right there. We use no monkey business, bench warmer, and dominoes. Now at 14 of 107 colors. 14 of 134 patterns. Um, 14 of 67 faceplates. 14 of 253 costume upper halves. 14 of 248 costume lower halves. 14 of 20 celebrations. 14 of 97 nicknames. And 14 of 82 nameplates. There we go. Okay. Up next, we're using Blew Me Away color. Baked Beans pattern. We got Deep Jungle faceplate. Avogadro costume upper and lower half. Save all of those. Then we have, oh, oops, Pixel Perfect platforming, which this celebration's actually sick. If I didn't already have the hockey one, like if I didn't buy the hockey one, I would probably be using this celebration. It's pretty cool. And then we need Big Catch nickname, and then Ducky Splash nameplate. There we go. Alright. Actually, real quick, I'm going to take a quick second. I'm going to run an ad break. I'm going to get some water, use a bathroom, and then I'll be back in a second. Alright, chat, we're back. We're back. Okay. 4 infallible. We got 4 in a row. We got 4 in a row. If I get a win here, I get infallible on stream, which would be sick. It'd be a nice little achievement here at the beginning of the series. Well, episode 2, but close enough to the beginning of the series. Relative to how long the series is going to be, this is still the beginning. I know I have 14. I'm already at 14, and this is for win number 15. But I got a long way to go. Alright, first Lily Leapers of the night. Let's get it. Try to go off to the left here. Oh, how did I overshoot that? What? Whatever, that's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Like, how? How? That doesn't make sense. Okay, that one was my fault. That one was my fault. Yo. Wait, that was kind of nutty at the end. That movement there at the end was insane. Okay. Forget the first 75% of that round. That last section was kind of cracked. Anyways, we're still alive. That's what matters. Is it bad to say that if I don't win this to get infallible, it'll be actually, like, very disheartening? Is that bad? Like, it feels like it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever gotten the infallible on stream that I can remember. Or if I did, it wasn't like, you know, like regular solo. It wasn't like the regular game modes or anything. It was probably like LTM, like, I don't know, Sweet Thieves or something like that. Like, there shouldn't be that added layer of pressure, but it kind of feels like there is. Whether I'm doing it to myself or whether there actually is. It is kind of happening, but we'll see what happens. Waiting for the rest of the lobby, which seems to be struggling a good bit. No, we're not gonna get all 21. 21. Just thinking of that Schlatt clip. Bro laughed for a solid minute at 21 in 2026. That, you know, rightfully so, because it was funny. But still. 21. Okay. So I feel like I'm gonna sound like a crazy person. I'm gonna sound like I'm not all there mentally, but I am just doing pattern recognition, okay? Just trust the process. Cherry, banana, okay. Cherry, banana, got it. Get out of here. Yeah, you know what you did. Get out of here. I don't like the fruit cannons on this. This is kind of stupid. Oh my gosh, Alright. Whatever. Grape. Grape. Grape, orange, watermelon, cherry. Grape, orange, watermelon, cherry. Grape is already here. Again, I don't like the fruit cannon. I was hyper focused. I was trying to jump around that one strawberry and nearly jumped off the side. I don't know if you saw that or not. That's why I had the reaction I did. Grape, banana, apple, grape, banana, cherry. Apple, grape, banana. I don't know where anything is here. Banana. That's the one I remember was right here. Thankfully, that was the last one I looked at. Jeez. Let's get away from everyone. Alright, we're alive. That one was scary. I'm not gonna lie, that one was scary, but we're fine. One person. All of that for one person to fall off. Okay. Felt like kind of a waste of time for all that. Have not had a slime scraper yet. Slime scraper. Man, I can't talk. Have not had a slime scraper yet tonight. I mean, it'll be fine either way, but... Also, I don't know why my capture card... I'm just looking over a stream and my capture card's being really... I don't know, laggy. I'm not sure what that's about. I mean, I've had it for a little while, but it's not like, you know, old or anything like that. I'm not sure why it's being all... There we go. Pretty sure I'm up in front of everyone again. That was weird. Fun. I am going to master neutral jumping this year, so I can get through that section right there. I can go up on the left instead of having to go down the middle. I am going to get neutral jumping down this year at some point. It's just not happening right now, to be honest. Not happening right now. Just P1. Not FGP 21, FGP 1. 156 P1s on stream. No, buddy, why did you do that? Why did you do that? You didn't have to do that. Still survived. This is another one where, like earlier, I wasn't paying attention to the kill feed, so I don't know if anyone actually fell on this one or not. Was not paying attention. Bro, just qualify. Stop messing around. Just qualify. Stop wasting everyone's time. I hate when players do this. Okay, that's still got, what, 7? So, yeah, pretty much half of the lobby. Alright, 8-person final, what do we got? Jump Showdown. Okay, I can work with this. I should not be adding pressure to myself here, but this is for Infallible. On stream for maybe the first time ever. Got the fan to contend with. Not ideal, but that's okay. past there. Yo, what was that? Did you see that dude, like, rebound? What was the freaking rubber banding there? That was wild. Okay. Ugh. The bar was moving faster than I thought it was. Oh, we just have a cheater? No. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's happening. Please don't be this one. Of course. It's fine. Y'all have fun over there. Okay, we're alive. Alright, this guy needs to go. This guy needs to go. Get slimed, idiot. That's infallible. I desperately wanted to grief him myself, but he got too aggressive and got himself killed. I'll take it. That's an infallible on stream. W's. 68 wins on stream. One away from the funny number. Infallible on stream. That feels really good. I'm not gonna lie. That feels really nice. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and get the spreadsheet updated. Avogado. Both done. Pixel Perfect Platforming, done. Big Catch, done. Duck Splash, done. Let me update the totals real quick. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's see if we can make it 6 in a row. How about that? So Blue Moon color, Barnacles pattern, Deep Waters, faceplate, Bad Beast, upper half, Bad Beast, lower half. Go ahead and save those. Then we need the OG plinth drop celebration. And we need bouncing back, nickname, and elite bean tech nameplate. There we go. Alright. We got the infallible. Let's see if we can make it 6 in a row. There we go. Infallible is done. Try to go for 6. Keep it going. Double infallible. Maybe even. We're still a ways away from that, but it's possible still. I'm still laughing. That dude literally sacrificed himself trying to kill me. I really did want... I wanted to try and grief him. I couldn't get myself set up because the fan was spinning back around and it was about to get to the platform. And so I couldn't run after him to go grief him because of that. But he ran into the fan himself anyways, so it worked out. Short circuit. And now halfway through episode 2 as well. 5 wins down, 5 to go for the episode. I don't think I mentioned that either. Again, I don't know why the capture card is being all laggy. I mean, I guess it's probably a PC issue as opposed to just a capture card, but still. Dang it! I want to get that. I want to get that strategy. I can never do it on lap 1. I could do it on lap 2, but I can't do it on lap 1 for some reason. At any rate, just figured that was gonna happen. I feel like I passed the door in time. Really? Thank you. Not getting P1 here. Yo, get up! Get up! What is going on right now? Yep, hear that. Not good. Not good there. Yo, Eagle, you better go qualify, dude. There you go. Was the Eagle just standing there and nearly didn't get to the finish line in time? Just spent too much time goofing around. Haven't had a leading light so far tonight. Okay. That's just mean. Get out of the way. Dude, really? Get up. I'm not even close to qualifying here. Yikes. It's rough first 2 rounds here. Yeesh. This is a Yeah, this is round 3. Yeah, it's round 3. I don't know why I was about to ask if it was round 2 or round 3. Nice, love that. Thank you, game. Give me actually no time to do anything about that stupid bar right in front of me. Didn't feel like it was going to be a P1 after the first 15-20 seconds, but it was. 157 P1s on stream. That's why I never go for that section. This one is just straight up the worst one on the map. That is the worst one to go for. Should be final round here. Of course. You would. I mean, at least it waited till after I got infallible, but you would show up here to try and ruin the streak. Try and ruin the win streak. Get out. That dude wants me dead. I don't know what I did to him, but that dude wants me specifically dead. Oh, I thought that was a ball. I thought that was a blast ball next to me. Okay. Alright. I hate blast ball. Have I mentioned that I hate blast ball? I have a visceral hatred for blast ball. Well, there's the win streak gone. Down the drain. At least I got to infallible before I lost. Unfreaking believable. I called as soon as blast ball showed up. I said that the win streak was gonna end. I freaking knew it. I knew it. Go again. Alright. Brush that one off and start over. Okay. Yep. Alright, I'm going middle. Did not get through middle, but I didn't get the checkpoint either. So just screw me. Oh, the checkpoint was there, so whatever. That wasn't good. You're gone, buddy. Sorry to tell you. Oh, he did. Okay. There's another guy there at the end, and I was like, wait, did the one dude just stand there and let the other guy take the last spot? But no. That's not what happened. Don't give me a terrible spawn, please. Front row on the left. That's what I want. That could not have been more opposite of what I wanted. Not gonna lie, that was the exact opposite of what I asked for. Nope, get up, get up. Dang it. Is this guy qualifying? I can't tell if he is or not. Probably? Maybe? Yes? Yes? Yeah. Yo, is this round actually gonna knock out anybody? Oh, actually, yeah, okay, it is actually a decent amount. I just couldn't tell. I guess there was like two groups. There was a group that was further back than what I was spectating. I just didn't see it. Okay. Yo, who's playing from the other side of the planet? There we go. Where am I at? I got a terrible spawn, of course. Lovely. Well, actually, I thought I was a lot closer to the middle. There we go. If that isn't enough to get P1 here, I don't know what is. Not gonna lie. No. Don't even. Don't. Yeah. I was gonna say, there's no way anyone got to a penguin before I did there. There's 158 P1s on stream. There we go. Now, how do I always end up spectating this guy? I don't understand. Like, I thought it was supposed to be randomized. You gotta actually hold down your grab button. There you go. It's probably too little too late, but you finally figured it out. Wait, is he qualifying? Yeah, okay. Wow, the rest of the lobby just really did not know what to do there. Yeah, you gotta be trolling with this. You gotta be trolling with Blast Ball Final. Come on, man, really? I haven't had any fun. No, actually, that's not true. Never mind. Forget it. I had Fall Mountain twice. Point disproven. I'll just shut up now. Oh, that's not worth trying to go for. Like, honestly, I think the strategy might not even... Strategy might be to, like, not even try to go for it all at first. I should get at least one of them. Okay, I got two. Or maybe I've only got one, but someone else fell off right after. Couldn't tell. I think the strategy here is just to try and... Dude, I wasn't even gonna throw it at you. Why would you do that? You idiots! You actual moron! What were you doing? I was literally about to throw it at the dude across the map. Why would you do that? I hate Blast Ball so much. I'm going to say it every time I pull Blast Ball. I hate this map so much. Stupid, bro. Stupid! There we go. Attempt number 3. It's ridiculous. Went from winning 5 in a row to losing 3 straight. Or I guess it's 2 straight, but potentially 3 straight if I lose this one. Alright, we go again. Just try a front run, get away from everyone here, get a P1, move on to the next round. There we go. Easy P1. Good for a mental reset. 159 P1s on stream. You better go. You just costed your game. I don't know why you did that. Should probably pay attention to how many you have left to qualify. RIP. Where did I spawn at? Let's see. Sorry, I disassociated for a minute there. Where am I at? Am I on the front? Please tell me I'm on the front. No, of course I'm not. Nope. Why would I ever be on the front? There we go. That worked out actually not too bad. Oh, I screwed up. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I thought I jumped out in front of that in time. Okay, well, that's what I was trying to do, and I just couldn't get it lined up, evidently. It's alright. I was worried about that fin turning back on. Yep, there's a P1. Back-to-back P1s. 160 P1s on stream. Kill feed looks like this one's getting a decent chunk of the lobby, from what I can tell at least. Dude jumped through the fan and stayed up, that's crazy. Kinda cracked if you ask me. There we go. Nice. Wow, that got a lot more than I thought. I knew it got a good chunk, but I didn't expect that much. I think after this game I'm gonna run ad breaks, that way I can turn off pre-roll ads. It'll take a quick second between games to run an ad break. Yeah. 5 cannons, that's gonna be potentially an issue. Oh, okay. That end that I was on was about to go into slime if that round had gone for another half second. Alright. Not blast ball. Not blast ball. Not blast ball. Royal fumble, okay. Can work with that. Okay, I don't have it, so I'm gonna do a strategy and just wait till the last 30 seconds to jump in. I'm just gonna jump up in the middle spinner and wait until the round's getting closer to being done and then make my move. I'll wait here. Not worth going after it right now. It's too much time on the clock. go. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Still too much time. Alright. Wait till it gets to like 20 seconds left. And then we go. Okay. Alright, now it's in the crowd. There we go. Dubs. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta wait till the end and then make your move. 69. Haha, funny. 69 wins on stream. And win number 6 of the episode, win number 16 of the challenge. There we go. Well, there we go. I did not want to lose 3 in a row. Especially after getting infallible. That would have been such a mental down. That would have been such a downer. So, was just gonna not let that happen. Alright, let me get the spreadsheet updated here. Okay, update the totals, and then we'll get our next skin, or get our next combo, and then try to go for win number 7. Okay, what are we using next? We need brazen color, we need bath time pattern, dewdrop faceplate, then we need baked beans upper half, baked beans lower half. Go and save that. We need what am I looking at? Hold on. Oh, we need relaxed win celebration. Save that. And then we need Bouncy Bean nickname, fall face, nameplate. There we go. Okay. Going for win 7. Or going for win number 7 of the episode, win number 17 of the challenge. We'll say that. Speed slider. I've not had speed slider tonight. Okay. Just don't give me an awful spawn, and we're good. I'd kind of like to be more on either side as opposed to directly in the middle, but it's okay. I'll still get out in front of everyone here. This is fine. Do a 360. There we go. It should be P1 unless someone pulls off something insane here. There we go, P1. And that should be 161, I think. Yeah, 161 P1s on stream. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize names were turned off. I'll turn the names on again here in a second. We're still getting another one. Some fruit. I have not had some fruit so far tonight. I'm not complaining by any means, but I'm just kind of surprised that we're still getting new rounds. Or rounds that we haven't seen tonight. There we go, names are back on now. Okay, 2 green, 1 red. Just make sure I don't get griefed here, get pushed off or something crazy like that. Good here. Let's see. We got 4 red and 1 banana? 2 banana. The 1 banana was just in the stratosphere, I guess. It's 4 red and 2 banana. Oh, what? Okay. That's fine. Yo, what was that? It's alright, we're fine. Okay. 3 grape, 2 pear, 1 banana. Is there anything over on the other side? I don't believe so. It's 3 grape, 2 pear, 1 banana. Okay. I did not get nearly as much as I thought I would. Okay, that's alright. Still alive, so that's what matters. Let me check something quick between runs. Oh, I forgot to run that ad break. That's okay, I'll do it after this game. Okay. Good spawn. Let's go. Oh, what a terrible hammer hit. That did actually nothing. Hold on. That might have got me killed. I should not have gone back. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed here. I can't get any friggin'... Stop! Stop, game! Really? I think I survived barely. I survived, but just barely. I shouldn't have turned around and got back for the hammer. That was just being greedy. But the hammer, like, just did not work there at all. I don't know what that was about. Still alive. Lost Temple final round. Okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Stay to the outside. No, it didn't, actually. Really? Okay. Really? Okay, it's gotta be here then, right? Has to be. Yo, I wasn't on the hammer? Are you kidding? What is happening, man? What is happening on this one? I think we lost. I think we lost. Yeah, we definitely lost. We lost. L. L. Just freaking, I can't do anything there. How unlucky. Why was it going all the way across from the one outside edge to the other? What was that? That was horrible. Horrible RNG. I don't even want to talk about that. That was terrible. Some of the worst RNG I've ever had on Lost Temple on that round. Alright, well, still looking for win number 7 of the episode. Win number 17 overall. Unfortunately. Where am I at? I was so focused on checking something on my computer that I didn't pay attention to where I was at on the map. That will be tough to outdo as the most embarrassing moment of the entire series. I'm just calling it now. That was. Okay. Mental reset. Wow. There we go. Why am I getting grabbed off rip? Okay, Hammer, you failed me there. I gotta get there. Yep. Gets it. That one. Okay. Saved it. Saved it. Saved the P1. Wow. That was one of the nuttier rollouts I've played. Or roll-ons, whatever. You know which one I meant. That was one of the nuttier ones I've had in a minute. 162 P1s on stream. Sick blocks. This dude plays Roblox. 100%. This is a kid that plays Roblox. Okay, now that I can check this without fear of running off the map because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Tail tag, first time tonight. Like, I'm trying to think if are there any that I haven't gotten yet tonight. I don't think we've had a jump club. We've had jump showdown, but we haven't had jump club. I don't think. Do I? Okay, I do have a tail. Good. Dang it. There we go. You get back over here right now. No, you're not getting away with that. Get back over here. I'll chase you down until 1 second left if I have to. You went after the wrong dude there. Yeah, go grab someone else's. Nope. Which one was I on? This one, I think? Yeah. There we go. I don't know if Blue Guy survived or not. Yeah, he did. Yeah, you have like 20 other options. You have 14. Yeah, 15 qualified. You have 14 other options to go after, and you decide to go after me, so you learned your lesson. Alright, survive here gets a final round. There's still a lot of people for round 3 right now. This is a lot. Only knocking out 4. Really? Out of all this group, we're only knocking out 4. We're gonna have another. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? We're going into this round is 15. They're gonna knock out 4. They're gonna have an 11-person blast ball. I just knew it. I just know it. I just know it. You're gonna throw me an 11-person blast ball. Is what you're about to do. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna be so upset. I know what this. I know the script. I've read the script. This is gonna be an 11-person blast ball. Oh my gosh, it wasn't? 11-person Hexaring is equally as insane. 11-person Hexaring? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, you never have more than 8 or 9 on Hexaring, ever. What is this? Actually, that might not be true, now that I think about it. It might not, it actually might be true. Like, there might be 11-person Hexarings, because it's just one of those things that I probably just don't notice that there are that many. The one Hexaring, well, the one Hexaring we had earlier was only 9. Or, well, I guess it was technically 10-person Hexaring, because it was 9 eliminated, so I guess it's not too far-fetched. Okay. I was overreacting. I will now learn to grow as a person. Bro, you really want to try and grab me right now? Is this what you're doing? You're gonna chase me down? Bro, okay. You want to play that? No, you want to play that game? I will play that game. Come on, come back at me. Okay. Fine, okay. Alright. I'll take it. That's... If I had a nickel for every time someone wanted to grief me and end my game and then ended up getting themselves killed tonight, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. That's 70 wins on stream total. And that is the 17th win of the challenge, 7th win of the episode. Okay. Get the... You get the spreadsheet updated real quick. I need baked beans. Relaxed win celebration is done. That's done. That's done. Okay, let me update the totals real quick. Okay. There we go. That's updated. We need... For the next combo, we need bubblegum color. We need best impression pattern. Double trouble. Name... faceplate. Then we need, what would be nice? So skipping those 2. So we need Bat-tastic upper half, and then I'm skipping this, I'm skipping this. We need Bat-tastic lower half. There we go. And then we need Trick Shot Celebration. We need Busy Exploring nickname, Falling Rainbow nameplate. There we go. Okay. Alright. 7 down, 3 to go for the episode. 17 down, and a lot to go on the total counter for the challenge. See, again, Tundra Run. Another one that I don't think I've had tonight. Like, it's crazy. I've been playing for over 2 hours now at this point. And I'm still getting rounds that I haven't had yet. That's crazy. Oh, I don't know why they started grabbing each other, but it's to my benefit. There we go. Get through that section. I gotta figure out the strategy that people use to get over that hole where those punchy gloves were. Like, there's a strategy to use that fan at that part and get over all of that, but I don't know how. No shot. There's just no way, bro. Screw you. I just had P1 robbed from me. I did everything right and just got P1 robbed from me there. That fan right there, that's the one I'm talking about. There's a way to do that, and like you have to dive at a specific time or maybe a specific position, and it'll launch you past all of the gloves and all that stuff. don't know what the strategy is for that. Hoop shoot, another one we haven't had tonight. I sound like I'm upset. I'm just more amazed than upset. Like, I'm not upset. I'm just more amazed than anything that we're still getting rounds that I haven't played yet tonight. Oh, like over 2 hours into the gaming. That's just actually just crazy. Anyways. There we go. Finally got that down. I've been struggling to do that lately for some reason. Oh, come on, really? Don't body block me. There we go. Nope. Typed it in wrong. Still typing it in wrong. 163 P1s on stream. There we go. I'm just waiting for the rest of the lobby now. This is like Twitch watchers, everyone who's here live. This is like the one Sam Smith song I actually like. It's Latch, by the way. This is like the only Sam Smith song that I actually like. I think the rest of his discography is trash, but this is like the one good one. Alright. Maybe I won't get such a bad hammer play this time and nearly cost myself the game because of it, but we'll see. I hope that doesn't happen. There we go. There we go, that's better. Well, the watermelon kind of ruined it, but... Get up. Okay, we're good. There's another P1. 164 P1s on stream. AFK? Oh, no. Not AFK. Fake AFK. How's that orange going up the ramp? How is that happening? It's defying... It was not respecting gravity. Sorry, I'm just... I caught myself because I'm just so tired of Wicked being shoved in my face literally around every corner over the last 2 months. And so I just want to avoid it in every way possible. Alright, Hexa Ring, this is for back-to-back. And for win number 8 of the episode and win number 18 of the challenge. Oh, dang it, I thought I timed that right. It's okay. Should be pretty close to the end of the first rotation. And as I say that, yep. Okay, yep, alright, that's fine. Try to save as much of these as I can over here. Alright, 2 more need to go. There we go, W's. It's win number 8, win number 18 total of the challenge, and that is how many wins on stream? 71 wins on stream. There we go. There we go. 2 more wins for episode number 2. Go back to the spreadsheet. Alright, update the totals of everything real quick. I really do like having this monitor now that I can do this instead of having to do all the stream management and having to handle the spreadsheet all on the one monitor. This is nice. And keep the one monitor specifically for the Xbox, the one monitor, the main monitor in the middle for Streamlabs, and then I can do the Twitch dashboard monitor, and then Discord and the spreadsheet from this third monitor. This is nice. Okay, I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna run ad break so that way I can turn off pre-rolls. I'm gonna get some water and stuff, and then I'll come back. We'll hopefully get these 2 wins back to back. Hopefully get another 4-win streak and end the episode, and then we'll end stream. We'll raid out. So thank you all for hanging out. I'll be back here in just a minute. Okay. I don't know why my transitions between scenes isn't working, but let's get our next combo here. We need campfire. We need beta. We need dragon jade. And we need being alive. So this is that one. Being alive right there. And then we need, I keep doing that. We need wasabi win. And it's this one and then one more celebration, and that'll be it until we get the ones from the Fame Pass. Or the 1/1s from the Fame Pass. So let's save that. And then we need Can't Scare Me nickname. Foam finger nameplate. Here we go. Going for win number 9 of the episode, win number 19 of the challenge. Be nice to we're on back-to-back win streak. Be nice to make it 3 and then make it 4. Get an infallible and then another 4-game win streak in one episode. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see. I got work to do before I can say that though. I got work to do. Okay. I got Lily Leapers in round 1. The one time I had Lily Leapers, I had a rough first 3/4 of the round, and then the last section of it, I kind of went crazy. Get there. Yep. Why did it launch me there? Okay, game. Really? This happened to me last time too. Come on. It's kind of scuffed. I might need to change the battery out of my controller because I felt my controller has a vibrate, and if it goes out, it's a sign that the battery's about to die. Yeah, actually, let me go ahead and do that real quick. We do that between rounds 1 and 2. Yes, I know. Breaking the 4th wall. I know. There we go. Okay. Get this one on the charging stand. If it ever wants to actually sit on there correctly. Why does it not want to? I'm sorry, I know stream and YouTube, I know that you aren't seeing this, but I'm trying to get... Oh. You know why? This is Brookcam time. Why was the battery not going on to the charging station correctly? That's why. No wonder it wasn't doing it. It's because the battery wasn't even in the thing. There we go. I do have issues sometimes with the... even when the battery is in the controller. I do have issues sometimes with the battery not sitting on the actual charging stand correctly. That's why I assumed was happening. No. Anyways, we got one less than we could have on that. The timer ran out while I was messing with that. I had enough time. I had enough time to realize my battery was about to die, switch it out, try for like a solid minute to charge a battery that wasn't even in the controller, and then get it and talk about the fact that I had tried to put a controller or batteryless controller on a battery charging station. That's how long that round lasted. It's crazy. I'm actually gonna stay to the back over here so I don't get body blocked. Then I make my move as needed. That's a block. Okay. Well, that's not the way I was looking good. I'm just not gonna mess with that for a second at least. A little scuffed, but mostly still okay. 165 P1s on stream. A lot of struggling on this one, huh? Bobby is really not having a good time on this. Bro, you gotta try to not qualify here. You gotta try to not qualify. How? Just how? Okay. Well, that was very eventful. Alright. Get this here. Get to final round. Go for win number 9 of the video. Where am I at? Oh, nice. That's okay. Nope. 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 Get baited. Nope. Get baited again. Nope. Bro, you are better off going for anyone else in the lobby right now. You are better off going for anyone else in the lobby. Nope. Nope. You're better off going for quite literally anyone else. I will run by like 5 people that are better for you to go after than me. Nope. 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 Get back over here right now. Okay, I need one. You gotta be joking. Seriously? That's embarrassing. Yo, why was I just getting targeted that entire time? Like, if it wasn't the freaking pink guy, it was the other dude that ended up taking it. What was going on there? I don't understand. Stupid. Freaking a 2v1. The entire rest of the lobby's just running around, and I'm the only one getting chased after. I don't get it. I don't get that at all. Well, there's the win streak down the drain. Or a chance of the win streak down the drain. I had 2. That's gone. Ridiculous. Out of the way. Out of the way. Stop. Why are you running backwards? Why are you running backwards? What was your strategy there? Should be P1 unless I screw this up, which I'm not going to. Yeah, okay, there we go. 166 P1s on stream. How many are you at the end? 2? 3 now? There's another one where just no one seems to want to finish the round out. Alright, who's close? Can I at least spectate someone that's close? I think this guy's the closest one. Okay, are we gonna get that 21st? Is this... Oh, someone's close. Who's close? I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Well, actually, hold on, maybe. No, we're not getting the 21st one. Only getting 20. Dude finally got past all that and then ended up getting timed out. Okay, I'm not making the same mistake I made last time we had Blast Lanus. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, I see myself. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, cool. I can just do the thing. There we go. Cool. Alright, one more. There we go. It could still end on a back-to-back win streak. I would have really liked to get the the infallible and then the 4 win streak in the same episode, but we could still have ended on a back-to-back. Get an infallible 5 win streak and then get 2 sets of 2 back-to-back win streaks. There's still a chance. Oh, that's so unlucky, really. Really? What are we doing? Get up. Stop. Just stop. There. Feeling that energy drain, not gonna lie. Oh, it just gave up. Okay. Or maybe it was because he was AFK. If you're AFK, it automatically disconnects after a certain amount of time. Yeah, I'm feeling that energy drain. It's starting to hit. Three hours feels like a long stream again. That's crazy. So there was a time where anything under 3 hours was short. That's not the case right now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the affiliate. I still have a while. I still have until the end of March, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the affiliate anniversary. Last year I did a 24-hour stream. Thinking about doing that again, but I don't know if I will or not. Yeah, no one can get to this gold one right now. Buddy, doing the same thing. Definition of insanity. Try doing literally something, anything different. That's gone now. That's kind of frustrating to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Can this one be time? Like, does this one time out? I've never seen this one go for this long, ever. Whoever gets that goal is qualifying, like 100%. I've never seen this one go for this long. There we go. My goodness. A thin ice final round. Have not had thin ice yet tonight. There we go. The monitors were like not lined up with each other. I just noticed it and it started driving me nuts. You know, in theory, well, not with this many players. Thin ice can be timed out. You have to have a low player count, you have to have the larger sheet of ice, and you have to have players that know what they're doing. I.e. players that don't just run around aimlessly. You know, there was a point where I was like, what, halfway through after I got the infallible, that I thought I was way blowing past the pace of how long it took to do episode 1. I don't think I'm on that pace anymore. I think it's just taking as long, if not longer, than episode 1 did. So frustrating. Not the queen of strong, but it's still good. 167 P1s on stream. There we go. There we go. Alright. Still a chance of back-to-back. Just gotta win this one and win the next one. That's the definition of back-to-back wins. I don't know why I'm explaining that. Alright. You know, why copy on stream? Or is the computer lagging? I hope it's just the computer lagging, it's not actually a stream. I don't know what's going on. 2 coconut, 1 grape. Just make sure. Yeah. That's all we got. 2 coconut, 1 grape. Wow. Okay, that got more than I thought it would. 4 coconut. 4 coconut, 3 green, 1 banana is what I'm seeing. Yeah, 4 coconut, 3 green, 1 banana. Four pear, 3 coconut, 2 grape. 4 pear, 3 coconut, 2 grape. Got it. No green. Wow. I killed more than half the lobby. We went into that with 23, came out with 10. I killed 13 of them. That's nuts. Okay. I survived barely on Star Chart last time. That was intimidating. That was the one for the infallible too. Halfway through I thought the infallible dream was dead. I barely survived. Stupid asteroids. Here. Well, it's gotta be. It's not gonna be on that side, I don't think. Maybe it will. Nope. Not getting got by that again. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll sacrifice a P1 to make sure I survive. We're good. Okay, roll-off. Have not had roll-off tonight. I feel good about this. We're like 15, probably close to 20 games in, and still getting stuff that I haven't played yet tonight. That's kind of cool. Okay, so as always, going to figure out the pattern on blue side first, then figure out the pattern on orange and adjust from there. That is a giant gap. That is a crazy. That is a cavern. Alright. These both have caverns. Noted. These both have absolute just crazy chasms. Stop trying to grab. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is this where the chasm is? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So that one you can make. can also make that. That black and orange guy's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go. Okay, we're fine. This is dicey. Okay, black and orange guy's gone. Good. Alright, I'm fine to time this out with y'all if you want. You make the call. If you go after me, I'm going back after you though, and I'm not stopping until you're gone. But if you want to time it out, I'm fine. It's speeding up now. I feel a lot better on the orange side. Normally I feel better on the blue side, but this time I feel better on the orange side, to be honest. You want to time this out, buddy? I'm up for that. I could have ended my entire career right there, but didn't. I put myself in a bad spot there to be grabbed. Okay. Did not mean to do that. This is fine. Yep. Alright, 2 minutes to timeout. Gotta get on that side. Yep. There it is. Okay. Alright. If I can tie it. That's the 9th win of the episode, 19th win of the challenge, 72 wins on stream. There we go. Okay, one more win. One more win. Let me get the spreadsheet. All those done. Done. This one's done. 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 Okay, update the totals. 19. Okay. Alright, last combo for the episode, last combo for the stream. Cheese and tomato, bewitchment pattern, dusk, faceplate, beanbot, whack-a-penguin, which is the final celebration I have as of right now to do. And then we need casting spells, and then free-for-all. Alright, let's go for the back-to-back. Let's end on a high note with a back-to-back. don't think I'm nearly 3 hours in, and I don't think I've had Seesaw once yet. It's crazy. I remember when I first started playing Bean, and like I saw Beanbot on the crown rank. I was like, man, Beanbot is gonna be such a crazy one. Like only the highest skill level players will have Beanbot, and it's only like 100-something crowns. It's like literally, you get like probably most of, or I think it was like 200-something crowns, but even still. Like, you get 150 crowns for getting superstar rank in a single cycle of rank mode. I don't know, me or this dude are getting people, and I don't know who's in front. Just milliseconds behind him, I guess. But yeah, I remember Beanbot was just like such a crazy idea. It's like, yo, you had to get 200, whatever the total was. It's like 200 something crowns. It's like, man, 200 crowns is crazy. That's gotta be, you gotta be good at the game to get to that. And it's like, what, 10, like a 10th, like the amount of crowns you needed to get Beanbot is only like a 10th now of what I have. It's like, man, that's nuts. It's like, I know part of it's from rank lords, again, from the superstar rank, but like even without any, if I didn't get a single crown from ranked, I would still have like well over 1,000. That's kind of crazy to think about. I'd be at like 12 or 1,300 crowns without a single crown from ranked. As it blows my mind. There's Jump Club. I said it earlier. It felt like a year ago at this point that I said that, but I said that we hadn't had Jump Club yet. There it is. Just pulling out all the stops and giving us all of the rounds here at the end. I genuinely have to like think to remember ones that we haven't had. Hoopsie Legend, I think we haven't had a Hoopsie Legend. I don't know. Space Race? I don't think I've had Space Race. Okay, that's just a very unlucky strawberry knocking me over and narrow killing me. That's fine. Someone ragdolled into me. That one was playing with fire through no fault of my own. Yeah, I think Space Race and Hoopsie Legends, I think, are the only two. Block Party. Pipe Dream. I haven't had Pipe Dream. Okay. I stayed correct. There are way more that we haven't had. Freaking Party Promenade. I haven't had Party Promenade. Dude, what is... I don't understand. How are there so many rounds that I haven't played, even though I've been playing for 3 hours? It's insane. Anyways, I should have been paying attention to which one I need to go to. I think it's to the left. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to go to the right and hope I guessed correctly. I did not. I really did not guess correctly. That's unfortunate. Okay, I gotta go to the left here. It has to be. Yeah. Okay, good. I did get that one correct. Come on. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. Alright. You made your point. You've made your point. Not a good round for me there. I was not looking at the beginning when it was doing the preview, so it screwed me up. Was that round 2 or round 3? I think it was round 2. I'm pretty sure. No, okay, that was round 3. Alright. Potentially to get the final win of episode 2 here, and the 20th win of the category. Potentially to get the 10th win of the episode, and the 20th win of the challenge. I know how to English, I promise. They're on an island over there, so if theirs drops out, unless they pull off something crazy. Oh my gosh, they're all about to go. Okay, watch for grabbers here. Thankfully, we don't have a fan to worry about. Alright, Pink Bean's gonna be an issue. Pink Bean might have to go. Goodbye. Alright, y'all want to time this out? What's the mood here? I'm fine to time this out if you want. I'm game for that. Nope, Mecha Godzilla's gotta go. Get out of here. Alright. I'm not letting my guard down, but the dude hiding his crown rank seems to be chill. I'm not letting my guard down yet, but well, now it doesn't matter. Alright. I'll time this out. I don't mind. 2 minutes 30. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm trying to play chill. If you go for it, I swear I will end your entire account. Bro, you better back off. You better back off. You're not pulling that on me. You're not pulling a fast one on me here. I don't want to be the aggressor, but if you keep trying to get close like that, I will do what I have to do. Trying to play this chill. Minute 20. I screw up. Okay. How am I alive? Yo, how did I don't know how I just survived that. I'll take it. I don't know how I survived that hit. The only thing I could think is the other guy, like, friggin' took his foot off the gas. Which I have done that before, so I can't even judge him for that. Because I have 100% done that before, thinking that the last person was off, and then ended up, you know, letting my guard down and getting killed. I don't know how I survived that, but I did. There it is. That is... If I can type. That is win number 10. The 10 of 10 wins in episode 2. 20th win of the challenge. 73 wins on stream. There we go. Episode 2 is done. We move on to episode 3. Thank y'all for watching on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. Be sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in episode 3. Link to my Twitch, link to the channel Discord, link to the spreadsheet that shows all of the skins and all of the cosmetics that I'm using will all be linked in the description. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah. I gotta make sure I got the spreadsheet fully updated. That was an interesting session of gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, that was interesting. There were some highs with the infallible. There's some lows with losing 3 or 4 in a row there. But we did get back-to-back wins to end it. So we had the infallible, we had 2 pairs of back-to-back wins. So, you know, overall, can't complain. But I appreciate all of you hanging out tonight throughout stream. Anyone who was tuning in, I know chat was a little quiet, which I totally understand. I haven't been live very much, so whenever I do go live, I totally understand people. You know, people are busy and stuff, so I get it. But everyone who is here lurking throughout, I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna finish doing this real quick, and then I'm gonna raid out. I think I know who I'm raiding, but I'll check and make sure. So if you want to stick around for just a second, I'm gonna raid us out here. And that was the last, as of right now, that was the last celebration, by the way, the Whack-A-Penguin. I'm gonna be adding more from the Fame Pass. I have at least one that I'm getting in this Fame Pass that I'm just, again, like I said earlier, I'm just waiting until I get to the end of Crown Rank 70 or Tier 70, and then I'm gonna get all of this stuff added to the thing. So I'll have this celebration here in a matter of days. On the next episode, I'll have it. But yeah. If you all want to stick around for just a second, we're gonna raid out. Again, appreciate everyone who's been here at the stream. Thanks for hanging in there. Hope you enjoyed. Let me just check and make sure that she's live. I think I know who I'm raiding. Oh, did not want to do that. Yeah. Yep, okay. We're raiding Jessica. Oh, it's a lowercase J, that's right. Okay. thank you all again for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. I don't know what's going on. My PC's lagging. That's a sign to go ahead and end stream. The PC starts just not wanting to cooperate. If you're a follower but not a subscriber, if you'd like to copy that raid message that was just put in chat, copy that one. If you're a subscriber, of course, copy this one. Be sure to go give Gfika a follow. If you haven't already, join the channel Discord. Use the link that was just put in chat. And that being said, I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe. This winter storm was supposed to be pretty bad. I hope it ends up being overblown, but all the forecast is saying it's gonna be intense. So hope you all stay safe. I don't know quite yet when I'll be live, because of this thing potentially knocking out my power. I'm not sure, but I'll try to go live again as soon as I can. But thank you all again. Hope you have a great night, and I will see you later.